Hi everybody! Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I'm Jennifer Merle Hampshire and let's create. I hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday. I hope that happy March. I've even got my Green Shenanigans t-shirt on today to celebrate our shenanigans that are going on in March. And if you haven't heard about them, then you're going to want to get in on my email list and even head on over to Facebook if you're on Facebook and make sure to follow the Whispers in Ink page, because I have a lot of fun shenanigans planned for March. Now, today we're going to be talking about how to step up your card making. Here is a great simple stamping card, you guys, that you can create and you can create super easy with brand new product. I want to talk about that new product because this is available today for the very, very first time. So, how are you guys doing today? I hope that everything is super fabulous for you. Let's take a look at this new, the collection. That's what they're calling it. New collection of product. So we have, and this is just a card that I created, a simple stamping card. There is designer series paper, there are rhinestones, and there is foil. These are the items, you guys, that are available, and I apologize about the glare. These are the items that are available while supplies last. Now, are you curious what that means? If this is something that is super fantastic that everybody wants, guess what, you guys? It's not going to last long. And I am wanting to be super serious, because when I mean it's not going to last very long, I am totally being serious. It's not going to last long. This is something brand new that we've never done anything in regards to this type of product together. We've done embellishments in designer series paper and specialty paper, but not this blue foil. So this foil, oh my gosh, you guys, this foil is Night of Navy, which you can see here, and Coastal Cabana. Plus, there's a beautiful silver back here. As you can see, I've used some of this, but gorgeous paper, just gorgeous. All right. This, though, the next part of this collection of product that I want to show you are going to be in the new annual catalog for May. So we have Waves Dies, and this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 die cuts in here. And then there is a coordinating stamp set. Let's see, will that be good? Nope, one more. All right, trying to get rid of the glare so you guys can see most of everything. All right, let me just mention this here has an actual coordinating die cut. So the pelican standing on the posts, you can die cut out. And then there's clouds and waves, which I want to use today, and then there's sentiment pieces. This sentiment layer fits both of these largers, and then this one fits the happy birthday. It could probably do halvesy if you wanted to layer this up, but that is not going to fit on one whole die. All right, so This is also a cling stamp set, so you've got the rubber, and I still haven't gotten over the red rubber, you guys. I've been around since we had to cut our stamps before we mounted them. That's how long I've been playing with my stamps and my ink. It's been a while. All right, so back to this card. I used a punch for this one, and I'm not sure if we're going to use the punch today or if we are going to use the die cut. I hadn't decided yet, but I want to take this card and I want to step it up. And what I mean is I want to take what we've got going on here, which I double stamped. There's Coastal Cabana back here, and then I did the Night of Navy, and I shifted it just a little bit just so that you could see this stamp here. So that's one of the things that I want to be able to do for the next card, but I also am thinking that we're going to use that foil and the Coastal Cabana foil, I'm thinking, or even the silver. I think the silver might be cool to look like white caps on the waves, and add this big wave on the front in the silver foil. Because I haven't used the silver yet. I've used the other ones, but I haven't used the silver. So that's what we're going to do. And if you guys are new to following me and you have not seen, I love to take a simple stamping card like this one and then help you to take it to the next level. Now, if you've ever followed me, usually in Coffee and Cards, we do the medium step and the holy cow step all as one. But today I'm splitting it up. So you're going to see the one step up, or adding just a couple of things. Typically I add 3 things. So we're going to do that today. And then Saturday during my live on Facebook, you'll be able to see the holy cow card. All right. Now, I've already talked to you guys. I think I've covered all of the things that we need to cover. However, there's one more thing. One more thing. Oh my gosh. I didn't bring the paper over here, you guys. Oh, goodness. This stamp set and dies is compatible with your mini cut and emboss. And if you don't have a die cutting machine and you were entertaining the idea, hey Linda, or Lynn, how are you, honey? If you were thinking of getting the mini, now is a great time to do so, because you guys, it's 20% off. And then there's a handful, and I apologize, but I can look because I'm here. Let's look. There's how many bundles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bundles. 13 bundles that are also another 20% off. So it is a great time to get your mini cut and emboss. So let's take this card. I'll show you how I did the stamping. And then we're going to have all my pieces here. And then I have scrap. Here's our card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And I need that big stamp. Lynn, I'm actually kind of excited about this stamp set. All right, we're gonna need, hang on, I gotta grab my bigger. There it is, my bigger, that's not even gonna work, you guys. Might I add, it's probably a good idea to have a Stamparatus while doing this. Just saying. unless you have one of these big, huge monster blocks. And this one is an F, because I don't even think it'll fit on the bigger, long one. Here's an I block, and it doesn't fit on that either. So if you want the whole stamp, you're going to need your Stamparatus or that big F block. That's a lot of block to handle, you guys. Just saying. Stamparatus to the rescue. But I didn't grab it, so let's wing it. We're gonna wing it. So I have a Coastal Cabana layer, just like I did here, just like I did on this one, and I'm gonna do Coastal Cabana stamp first. I think it's just you and I, Lynn. Okay. Ink that up. Now, it's probably easier, and I wasn't thinking, it's probably easier to ink it up this way, which I just saw a couple spots I missed, so that worked out perfect. We're going to center this. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys, Joe has brought Clyde and Donnie down in the basement, and now Donnie is crying at the basement door because he wants to go on an adventure. All right, so here we go. Make sure we're letting it kind of marinate a little bit. So here's stamp number 1. Super light, right? Now, I'm not even going to clean this because we're going to Night of Navy. I got most of my ink off, but because this is so dark, you don't have to worry about it, you guys. If you were going dark to light, that would be a different story. Okay. All inked up. Now this one, when I stamp it, you guys, I want to be able to see some of this color here before I put this down. So my head's probably going to get in the shot. And we're going to, that's what I mean by staggering it. Let me see if I can get you close enough. There we go. You can see right here that's that stamp. Plus there's some splashes up here. That's what you want. You want to be able to, too far. You want to be able to see that on the, that would be me, because I'm watching too. So that if there's comments that I can see it. Okay, so there's stamp number 2. There's that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Love it. Okay. So, and you can see that you can see a lot more of that Coastal Cabana, even though you couldn't before. All right. So there's the stamping. Now, hey, Lynn, what do you think? Should we use the punch or should we use the die cut? I'm thinking the die cut. Tweak it just a little bit. But I'm not sure. You tell me. I think it would be pretty. Either way, I like the layering aspect of this. Now, if you guys can't tell, I did a double punch. I did one in navy, and you can see the cut there that I split in half. And then I did this one. And actually, it might be fun to show you how to do that. All right, let me grab that punch. And Donnie. Bud. Seriously. Oh, and I'm going to have to grab my book too because I can never remember what this punch is called. So let's look it up, shall we? Label Me Fancy. That's what it's called. Label Me Fancy. Oh, Lynn, that's actually a really good idea. All right, so we're going to take, and I did not do the die cutting because I wanted to show you. We're going to take that silver foil, and I know it looks dark, but it's not, I promise. We're going to take that silver foil and we're going to cut a strip just big enough for this wave. So what I mean is I'm going to actually take the die cut here. I'm going to put it on my trimmer, and I'm going to see, because I want to give myself a little bit of space, I'm going to cut it at 2 3/4 so that I can get a really nice cut on that. So we're going to do 2 3/4. And that's actually how I do my cutting, you guys. When I am doing class prep or doing any sort of cutting for dies, that's how I do it. And then this is 5 1/2, and we'll cut that. So we'll be able to get 2 waves, at least 2 waves out of this one piece. Now, if I was smart, I would have cut it just a little bit wider, and then we wouldn't have this waste here, because we could have put on this, do it like this. But I didn't think that far ahead. That's all right. All right, using our mini cut and emboss here, and then you need your cut and emboss base and your 2 acrylic pieces, and we're going to make our sandwich just like this. And then we're going to run this through. There we go. There. I need to move my paper. There we go. It was sliding on the paper. All right. Okay. So here is, there's our die cut. And let's see what this piece looks like. Here's the cool part. I was kind of thinking too that you could, if you wanted to, you could put glue on some of these bigger pieces and then flip it over so that you get all the big thick parts. That would be a good way to use the negative of this so that there wasn't as much waste. Not what I'm doing today, however. And the die cut brush would be really good on this one too. Just saying. Didn't bring that over here either. Probably should have 2 of those, Lynn. And then, as you can see, my nail's pretty much making quick work of this. Okay. And then we got a couple of little pieces, and we're going to take your pick tool, the pokey part, and we're going to pop these out. Just like that. And we're going to put that on there. And I am going to shimmy it down just a little bit like I did all the other ones. Or like I did the stamps. So this, I'll show you a close-up. I know I can move the screen together, but we're going to do it like this. What do you think about that? I think that looks cool. With that navy and that coastal in there. And you get all of those yummy layers. Because you've got the Coastal Cabana layer, you've got the Night of Navy layer, and then you've got that silver foil layer. Oh, I think that looks cool. Apparently I moved my camera closer to me again. Don't know how I do that. All right, so we're going to take glue. And we're not going crazy or else it's going to be a big mess. And my glue is oozing out. So we're probably going to be a big mess. Want to get your corners and your ends just like that. And then we're going to take our piece. I'm going to match it up with the end here on this side and work from the bottom first. If you're worried about this staying on, there you go. That'll hold it down so that it doesn't curl, and then we're good. All right, now onto our sentiment and on our inside piece. I think we're going to do the punching on this one. So I hope that you guys are good with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to punch out, because I want to show you how I created that background. So there's the background piece, and then I'm going to take our sentiment, the "You're So Totally Awesome," because mine's going to be a birthday card too. Another one. You're fine. Got a little growling going on over here. And we're going to bring in our navy. Oh, kitty kitties. Okay, so, all right. I have this perfect size piece, but to be able to line it up in the punch is going to be a trick. But I have a trick to show you, because I love tricks, you guys. Making life easier is super important. Close this for now. I'm going to take this piece that I already cut off of, and I'm going to take my runner. You could use a glue dot. I would not use glue, but you can use just a smidgen, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I put a little bit of runner right here on the bottom corner. Let's see. Can I get, there we go, right there. And I'm going to use this as a handle. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put this and line it up exactly where I want it. And it's going to end up being perfect because I have this handle. And this was already going to go in the garbage. So we are lining this up where we want it. There we go. And we're going to punch it out. And now what we're going to do with this, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to chop that off. And all that is going in the trash. Woohoo! Yay for making things easier. That's what I say. All right. So now we don't have to worry about that bigger piece because we use the little piece for scrap. All right, let's look at this inside. Got this inside. Here is my inside white piece. And here's my scrap piece. And I'm bringing in this big stamp again. Because remember, I add things when I step things up. So what I want to do is I want to take this end here where the water is. And I'm going to, whoops. Nope. I'm going to, I want to show you, sorry. I'm going to take this end here and I'm just going to breathe on it so that it will give a place for our pelican and the posts to start. So we're going to use this, but I'm not done yet because I want to take this coastal cabana here I better go grab a different dauber. Hang on 1 second. Oh, Donnie. I'm hoping I have a coastal cabana. Yes, I do, right here. Okay. I want to take my dauber and the coastal cabana, and I'm going to, you could use your blending brush on this too, depending on how much you want to add. I want to add a whole bunch, but I don't want it to be too big. So we've got that little end, just like that. And then we're going to bring in our gray granite for our birds and our pelican. Let's see. There's our pelican, and here's our bird. And we need, this needs to go on here, like this. And then, I don't know if this pelican will fit on here. Yes, it will. All right. So, both the pelican and the birds I used in the gray granite. Plus, we're going to add some birds on the front side, too. So, we're going to take our pelican on his posts, and I'm going to put those posts in the water. So, about like that. Now, if you like to color, you can take your Wink of Stella or your pen and you can paint his beak if you want. I'm just going to put, oh, look at what I did, you guys. That's why you don't press too hard. And I'm just going to go with it. Because it is a handmade card, right, you guys? Let's hope I don't do that on the front. I'm going to put a couple of birds on the front. So we've added one. We've added birds on the front. And then we've added this water on the inside. So there's our three things. But I think I might add one more thing. So we've got this. We've got this. Now let's assemble. Our card base. It's already scored at 4 1/4. We're going to take our bone folder and we're going to burnish that. Now, I don't know if I've shared with you guys before, but let's see, can you see that? I do a little offset on my scoring. Just makes it easier, and I do the bigger part in the front because when you go to grab the card, then your hand doesn't get stuck on this bottom. And it's just something that I do. Everybody does it a little bit different, which is okay. Then we're going to put this on our inside. Oh, I really like that coastal with the navy. Love it. I'm thinking, we got our Wink of Stella here. I'm thinking that we can darken him up just a little bit with our wink because our Wink of Stella pulls. Look at that. And I'll show you the other one so that you can see the difference. Wink of Stella pulls color from what you already have there. Just don't forget to wipe your Wink of Stella. So here's the difference, just so that you can see. That's no wink, and that's with wink. Now, Pelican's head are white, so you're not going to want to put white there, but like I said, you could pull in like a Mango Melody here and give him an orange beak. That would be super cute. All right. Gotta let that dry for a minute, and let's work on our front. All right. Scissors, here they are. So, to create this sentiment piece like this, I took my Night of Navy piece, and you guys, I cut it in half. Just like that. Then, I added dimensionals to each side. And then line this up where you want it. How much of a reveal you want. I want just a little bit. And then you try to get it as close as you can to the same on the other side. Like about right there. So there's our sentiment piece. And that's going to still go right there. And we're going to add dimensionals to this. Now you could glue this on. I like dimensionals, you guys. I live on dimensionals. They are totally my favorite. Totally my favorite thing. Life is not complete on a card without dimensionals. All right. Now, and I put one in the middle. I don't necessarily pull the dimensional back off on that one, but I do put one in the middle so that it doesn't sag in the middle. I say no saggy bellies. We don't want any sag in the middle. Oh, shoot. Look at that. My card base is too big, you guys. We're going to have to trim that up. Apparently, I cut it too big. So here's what we're going to do. Where is our wave this way? I want to, because I didn't put my dimensionals down really hard, you guys, I think I can move these. Oh, yes, I can. I'll put that one there for now. And that one there. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to make this the right size. And hopefully I did. Shoot. I did cut a little bit of that off. But that's okay. There we go. We did cut a little bit of that wave off. And I probably could have done edge to edge, which is probably what I should have done. But we're going to go with it. Should have paid more attention. Still cool. And then there's our card. Just like that. I was wondering why there was edges on the sides. Now I know why. A little bit of glue. Make sure your sentiment's the right direction. And then there you go. All right, so here we are. Our beginner card with a couple of punches. Just simple stamping. Basic inside. Here's our step up card with the die cut waves, the birds on the front, the water with the pelican, and the birds on the inside. What do you think, Lynn? What do you think? Pretty good? I'm thinking I like it. So, this stamp set and bundle, just as a reminder, stamp set and die cuts are going to be in the annual catalog. But like I said, just as a reminder, the other other items like the designer series paper and those gorgeous foils, the pack of foils. And you guys, what I love about those foils, you guys, is that you get two sheets. You get 2 Coastal Cabanas, 2 Night of Navies, and 2 silver. So there's 6 total in the package. And then don't forget your pretties. So these are like, this looks kind of Granny Apple to me, but you've got some coastal and some navy, and then it's kind of shades on the in-between. It's really pretty because this paper, oh my gosh, you guys, this paper, look at this paper. I mean, it looks like the bottom of the ocean to me. And yes, I did some die cutting here. Can you guess what die I used? But there's all kinds. Here, let's get you a full-size sheet so that you can see. So you've got like this coral and the navy, and that looks like a little bit of Misty Moonlight with the coastal. And then you've got the mint macron in here and white. Even a little bit of Granny Apple would be my guess. But, oh, look at this one. This one is my favorite. Love all those greens. Kind of reminds me of a turtle. Oh, that would be fun to use that for the turtle shell with the turtle punch, you guys. That would be super fun. I wonder if one of my scraps is big enough that I'll be able to do that. Ooh, so cute. And then you've got like, all right, so here's the back side with just your coastal and your greens. Coral and white and like a petal pink on that one. With the, oh, look at that. There's your Night of Navy with your Misty Moonlight. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love this paper. Love it. All right. So, now, let's see, what else do we have in here? What other pages can I share with you? Because, you know, there's 6 different, oh, look, here's one with a little bit of mango in it, or daffodil. I really like this, you guys. It's really cool. So, if you need any assistance with ordering any of these things, I will be putting a full-on supply list, you guys, on everything that I used in the comments below. If you're new here and you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you'll see when I'm going live every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central. And no worries if you're not here at 3. You can always catch the replay. So, if nobody has any questions, which I'm thinking Lynn probably doesn't have any questions, but if nobody has any questions, I'm going to share the cards one more time. Share the cards one more time. Here you go. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day getting crafty, you guys. There we go. A great rest of your day getting crafty, and I will see you hopefully on Saturday on the Facebook page for the 3rd version of this. Woohoo!